We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
Set. 180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch one.
They go play action with Mayfield. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked up by Cody Barker. And the Titans are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So you work all week on your opening script, Mike, and what happens? Well, that opening script is going to have to wait until your second possession. The defense comes out with a big stop early. They get the interception, and now it's the opposing team going out looking to take this early lead.
Ready? 18 cards.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Steelers' 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Play fake, now Ward to throw. Thrust, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down and 9.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap for Ward. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he'll get a few yards on this return. Up past the 15-yard line. On play action, Mayfield. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
180. What's that?
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards, marking at the 29.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Mayfield. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. sees Ojulari. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
49-yard line.
From the set. Cowboy, here we go. 70 Lions.
Now, first down throw for Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And he'll be forced out of bounds, a very short gain.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 70 Tampa Wolf.
Out of the gun, Ward. It's complete to the rookie's second-round pick. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Let's go now. 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's complete to DK. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Ward now on third down. Moving to his right. Thrown on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete. He was looking for Tim DK that time. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
All right, so in these third and short, third and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league, Mike, kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have fourth down.
Okay,
so many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging fourth down decision.
That is incomplete. We couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 43, here's second down and 9. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And this one's going to be intercepted. It's L'Jarius Sneed. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 8.
First and 10, and they give it to Pollard. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. In motion, Okonkwo. To throw is Ward. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
That's good.
They get 12 yards on that pass. That's good for a Titan first down.
At the 31-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Drop play. Here comes Pollard. And he'll get about 5.
Tony Pollard, the ball carrier. Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4.
65.
Here's Ward. Sharp one there to, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now it's Ward. He'll find his receiver, that's DK. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
That's another Titans
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Vikings, go!
Pollard. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
70, Timberwolf.
Back to throw is Ward. Escaping to his left. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Cam Ward. Touchdown Titans. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 6. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Finding room across midfield, and he'll be brought down, but what a run, down to the 40. A gain there of 23 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So after 1, it's the Titans out to the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Quick hitting slant there. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
That's another.
That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
Set. 180. Done.
A carry here for Warren. And he's brought it down after a gain of a couple.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Set. 20.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Done.
Mayfield to throw. He's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. So holding is the call. Take that touchdown off the board. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
180. What's that?
Throwing is Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
By
Jeffrey Simmons. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. That's going to be blocked. A big hole. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown, Titans.
Here's Bates for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Titans move out on top, 14-0.
Steelers, nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Baker exiting the pocket right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's Warren. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They're going to work this down inside the 45.
10 yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Mayfield. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Jalen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with. And it'll be second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
180! What's up?
Here's Mayfield. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Pistol.
They'll go. Mayfield. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down for Tennessee.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On 1st and 10, Ward gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. Nowhere to go, he is taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing, Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Come on.
They're going to go. It's Ward. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the leads, but it works out for them.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Quick throw, taken in.
Ward's pass, complete to Chipre DK. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Again, it's Ward. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Ward now on 3rd down. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. That is T.J. Watt. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
In motion, Okonkwo. They snap it to Ward. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And he'll manage to kick this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the Titans tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7th. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Play action. Ward. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
They'll send a man in motion left. Here's Ward now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And I think when you look back on the 1st half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10.
70, hot 70.
Here's Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So we saw in the 1st half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
They run with Warren, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Good. 180. Alert, 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 alert. What's up?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He finds Metcalf on the slant. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Good. 180. Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
Throwing is Baker. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
We'll get that to Jalen Warren. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Good. 180. What's up?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it, so not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact, the drive keeps going. It's a 1st down. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball, but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet. I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance, and now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
It's a loss of 1.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
2nd down throw for Mayfield. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. But I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get another shot at it.
Run, run, run. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Done.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That is Huss. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And once they let the quarterback out of the pocket, it just became too many options at their disposal. You got to keep him in the pocket and limit the run option. Once he's out there on the perimeter, Mike, his ability to either throw it or take it in himself, it just puts so much pressure on these coverage defenders and results in an easy touchdown.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready, ready.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. From the gun, here's Ward. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
They give to Pollard on the option. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Defenses always have to make a decision, Mike. How do they want to defend the zone read? Some teams want the quarterback to keep the ball. They want the ability to tackle the quarterback. Other teams, they want it to be a give read, and that's what we saw here. They were ready for it, and they take the running back down for a loss.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Going right sideline and complete. And he's out of bounds. Inside the 45-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Ready, break. Ready, 18 Cardinal, Cowboy 80. Ready.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Forced out left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
It wasn't anywhere really for him to go with the ball. The defensive back did a great job of taking away his progression read. But that pass rush, they just can't get home, and he ends up making the play with his legs and moves the chains.
Ready.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. Panthers 50, Panthers 50.
Throwing is Ward. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
So, from the 22, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go, stack. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now, it's Ward. He's got a man here. That's Manor. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
19.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after after the break, you're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
On the jump.
Second down, they need 7.
Come on, come on. Hey, Panther and left. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
And he bounces it to the outside, and he's in. J. Spears, touchdown Titans. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Bates, good. With the extra point, and the Titans up their lead. It's now 24-7. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
He'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one, and another first down.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can, and I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. Got to imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
Once again, it's Warren. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Warren. And that'll be a gain of 2. And a first down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. They'll stick with him again. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Regular.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That is brought in at the 10. And he is out of bounds. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Here's Warren. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats.
It is brought in the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready, break. Come on. Set. 19, Tiger, 19. Back to 50, 10 to 60.
Receiver in motion, going right.
Ready.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Again, it's Pollard. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And he shows off his strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 2.
Bronco switch.
Now Pollard. And that That one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down.
Traveler, Cougar 19.
They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And he will have a Titans first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They bring the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Pollard. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Let's go now.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Go.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee.
Come on.
They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing 3rd down at the moment. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.